Well, everybody, welcome back to another episode of my building and crafting run, my mold draw, my casual run. So, fun story. I was, I'd say about 40 minutes into this episode when I realized that my mic wasn't on. So we're gonna go ahead and do a little bit of a shorter one today, where I am gonna do a little bit of a voiceover, a little bit of a narrator event. We're going to check things out together. The plan today is we are heading west to Fallas Lake. We're going to clear out the bookstore and the police station and the hardware store, I believe, there. There's also a grocery store. And then we're going to head north from there to Riverside, and we're going to clear out the school, the Gigamart, and the bookstore there. And from Riverside, we're going to decide if we're going to make our way back home to Muldra again via West Point, or if we're going to kind of keep up the round-the-world road trip that we've been on and head west to Brandenburg and then all the way south to Irvington before heading back home. So my long-term plan with this character, I'll pull it up here shortly, and we'll get a good peek, but we are sitting at 2 months and 3 days, I believe. I want to say 63 days at this point. So, yeah, trucking along. The plan is after this, after we hit the Fallas Lake, Riverside, Brandenburg, Irvington, and then West Point again, because I've hit the gun shop in West Point, Stendo's? Yeah, Stendo's Gun Emporium. I've hit that, but I haven't hit up the bookstores or any of that yet. And all I'm looking for is survival magazines at this point. I'm looking for any sort of there we clipped out some of the drive time. We're approaching Fallas Lake. In the bottom right corner here, you're seeing my my return trip from the Echo Creek Guns Emporium Ekron Community College run. So that was a really good time. That was like 3 episodes total of the run were my community college and Guns Emporium excursion. So that was a hell of a time. The two hour mega episode. No, Eli, I didn't die in that episode. It wasn't extra long because it was the finale. Or was that cruise? Either way, one of the commenters mentioned something to that effect. I can't recall who. Good times. So yeah, I made it back to Muldra. I dropped everything off. I gassed back up the generators. I got my houses lit back up because they had long since ran out of juice. I'd been gone for like almost 14 days in game. Almost 15 days in game. It was a while. It was a nice little road trip we went on. So yeah, making a little pit stop here because you never know. You never know what you're gonna find. You never know. And I'm always in the mood for a new crowbar. I really need to get better in the habit of disassembling everything as I go, because my electrical skill could be probably 2 ranks higher than it is if I had committed to taking apart every TV, lamp, what are they, headphones, earbuds, digital watches, and lamps and TVs, radios, I think, walkie-talkies. There's several other things you can do. Any of the small electronics you can just kind of disassemble for. I think it's 3.5 skill points, experience points, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, I'm really liking this run. This has been a lot of fun. Like, I still want to get back to Muldra and turn that little 3-structure base into a big Mad Maxy style place. It's getting there now. Excuse me. You'll see it in the bottom right corner when we get back to that. When we get back to this section, it's pretty sweet actually. Got it nice and got all the windows welded off with the steel sheets, so nice and protected. Now here's the bookstore. We're checking out that bookstore in Fallas Lake, and there's not much here. There's not much here at all, and it's pretty disappointing because I have a hard time believing that it was this empty at the I don't know. I guess it was this empty at the beginning of the game. The loot distribution system's so weird in 42. They still haven't sorted that out in ways that I'm happy with. Like, I'm still on my original sledgehammer, and I've searched 5 cities at this point. I mean, it's crazy. So yeah, there we go. Fresh crowbar. Always good to find a new crowbar. So I guess I won't bitch about that too much. I don't know why there's a crowbar in the back room of the bookstore, but whatever. So we'll go ahead and head north from here. That wasn't much to brag about, to be honest with you. What'd I get there? A single book and a crowbar? A couple of snacks? So yeah, we're gonna have to. We're probably gonna have to stop at the hardware store and the food shop here in town, because otherwise what's the point? So I had briefly thought about just passing through, like, okay, there's no books, fuck it, we're just gonna head north, see what else we can find, because I'm really looking for the survival books. I really want to be able to like build and craft my own weaponry. I only have the most rudimentary weaponry crafting at this point, so I'd really like to. There's that damn laceration that I got. Ridiculous. You'll see it in the bottom right corner somewhere. I get into it with a couple of Zeds when I'm wait, was it there? Where was that? It might have been right here in the corner. Who knows? Either way, there were a couple of Zeds. One of them bit me, little asshole. I wasn't paying very close attention. Either way, we're gonna stop here on the way back for sure. If we don't, see, because here's the problem. I know where this episode ends, but I don't know what the route back's going to be. I don't know if I'm going to go back through here, or I don't know. That's why I'm stopping off and actually checking things out here, because I don't know if I'm going to come back through this town, or if I'm going to head east to West Point and then head back south, or if I'm going to head all the way west, south, and around. All the way around the block. Because we've been around the block once or twice. This police station is the most podunk. We got the sledgehammer out because I'm ready to break walls down so I can get into their vault to get all their guns. And guess what? There's no vault. There's no vault. Spoiler. This is the most Andy Griffith little Mayberry style police office you could find, and I might. That's probably going to date me a little bit. There's probably people not much younger than me don't really recognize what Mayberry is probably anymore, but that's okay. That's okay. It's an old black and white TV show that my parents liked. I'm not that old. Like, I remember black and white TV, but I'm not, like, from that generation. Let's put the sledge away. Actually, you know what? I've never used this as a weapon. Holy shit, that thing swings slow. And I knew it did. I should have been more careful. I knew it was gonna. Oh my goodness. Well, at least it's got good damage. Oh, and she had a key too, so that's sweet. We got a new, we got a fresh vehicle in Fallas Lake if we need one for the emergency trip. If I crash this thing up real bad, I know where to go. Yeah. So there's the grocery store. Is that the grocery store? No, that's like the farming supply store. I don't think I'm gonna bother with that. I do think I probably need to check out the tool shop here. I do think that's probably a good idea. And here I'm toying with the idea of just heading north and saying screw it. But it's like, no, we should go back and check real quick. And the thought process is here, what if there's a pickaxe or a sledge? What if there's one of these primary breaking down garage doors and or breaking down walls tools here? Because quite frankly, there aren't enough of them in this game. And I'm not going to realistically build up my smithing and get an anvil and, smith my own sledgehammer. Like, it's just not going to happen. Like, I love this game, but that's not the player I am. That's not the style of player I am. I'm more of an exploring and seeing what I can get away with on the road type of player. I would really like to wait until that's looking super far ahead, but I'd love to not go somewhere until the game's been running for a full year. I've made so many McCoy Estate runs, and I love that location. It's fucking phenomenal. Pardon my language. But can you imagine how overgrown McCoy would be if you didn't roll up onto it till day 370? All of a sudden you're strolling up. You gotta hike in because there's no driving in. The path would be completely overgrown. I would have to assume the grounds would be completely overgrown. Any of the wildlife would be just completely feral and broken out of the pens and loose. And oh man, I imagine that'd be cool. Maybe I should think about that if I ever get a run or I survive that long in. Here we got a big old hoop earring lady trying to bust in and change my phone. I love that those two bookshelves don't have any books in them, and visually they're just stacked with books. But yeah, not a single book. Not a single book. Strain I'm working with right now is called Pink Panty Dropper, if anyone's curious. It's very, very good. I'm not sure what the genetics are. Pink Gasolina, and I'm not sure what it's crossed with. To be honest with you. But either way, it's pretty tasty. Pretty tasty. Almost got like a mac and cheese or a mac vibe, but it's hard to say. Either way, Miracle Alien cookies are a mac and cheese vibe. Alright, so not much to brag about there. And that's going to finish out the return trip from our previous episode, so made it safely back. Didn't want you guys to think that I was like console commanding myself back or anything, doing some cheating. And here I get reckless. I'm like, you know what, it's late, I don't care. I'm 2.5 months into the run. Whatever, 9 weeks into the run, what do I care? Who cares, we'll sleep it off. Oh, never mind, we made it, we're safe. Overnight in the middle of the road, just fine. Just fine. I roll a luck character. We spec luck. In my own time, I struggle with screen recording for my PS5. It's a real asshole. It doesn't want to. It fights with my PC. Regardless, not important. I've been playing Oblivion Remastered in my spare time, and I've been doing an illusionist run as playing as Job or Gob, whatever you want to call him, from Arrested Development. I keep yelling to myself, illusions, Michael. The trick is something a whore does for money. Or cocaine. It's one of my favorite fucking lines in TV ever. So yeah, I'm playing as a daggers and illusion magic only. When it comes to like combat anyway, daggers and illusion only. Well, destruction, because you have to use destruction early on or else you can't survive. So yeah, destruction, illusion, and daggers only. Playing as Job Bluth. Gob. Job. I love it. It's spelled Gob. It's one of the best characters ever. Good times. Anyway. So yeah, I'm having a good time. I was thinking about streaming it actually, and then it just only like 14 of the like 38 minutes of the tutorial actually saved, and the audio from it was like 15 milliseconds off from like the actual game, so it was like staggered. It was very weird. The setup just did not work for me. So, and then I got pissy with it and decided that I was just gonna play it on my own time for fun. So here we are, not finding any sledgehammers or pickaxes, but there is, I think, another crowbar and another pipe wrench and another. What else do I grab here? A couple of hatchets, I think. Because I'm like, you know what? Why not? There's no sense in not grabbing a couple of hatchets while I'm here. I've got like 4 firemen actually. Oh yeah, I got the tire pump too, just in case my tires get low. Because that welding truck has been going a little bit slower than it was initially. So yeah, let's go ahead and skedaddle. Actually, well, no, I think there was like a kitchen down here, or not a kitchen, but a grocery store. So we should check out the grocery store. There might be a whole bunch of canned goods here, and you never know. Canned goods are always worth getting. Oh yeah, getting reckless. Let's check these boxes back. You know what? Actually, it was actually pretty safe now that I'm thinking about it, because there's nothing back here. Unless they're coming around the corner on me. And I should hear that. Not live, obviously, because, you know. I thought about pretending that I was, like, playing while I was doing this, but I'm just not that good of an actor. And, like, what's the point? I'm thinking about my next challenge run too, because I did the CDDA That was really fun, and I did the all negative perks. I thought that was fun. Uh, I'm thinking about doing a guns and knives only, guns and blades, like a John Wick one. Doing a John Wick run with just yeah, firearms and knives. So it'd have to be the starting pistol, and then until I can find a blade, and then any other guns and any other blades, and I'd have to sneak from there. And I think I would probably go with like the not survival and not custom, the other one, not apocalypse either. No, the survival I think is the one it is. Let me know if you think that'd be a fun one. I think that'd be kind of fun. I don't do enough of the gunplay, and I think starting out with gunplay would be on the rough side, but also probably pretty fun. So anyway, yeah, everything here's pretty much gone to shit. Everything's all rotten and gross, which I should have expected. And there's a little bit of a crowd coming in because I've been sprinting around outside like a clown. Sprinting around, yeah, down like a clown, Charlie Brown. I don't stutter, I shouldn't make fun of it, but South Park is what it is, and quoting South Park is a fair way to get away with being offensive. South Park was at the height of its popularity when I was in college, and so yeah, that'll date me a little bit, but people used to yell Timmy at me at like college parties. I would just scream back gibberish at him, just like the character from the. Oh my god, it was. I won't do it because it's just. Oh, it's borderline. It's borderline at best these days. But oh my god, oh my god. Yeah, good times. Did the arm gestures and everything. Oh man, I was like a stereotype. It was great. It was great. Just a drunk late teens, early 20 something, having a good old time. Let's go ahead. Yeah, that was a pretty good haul. That's a good week's worth of food. And some nice supplies. So yeah, that was definitely worth coming through Fallas Lake. I kind of like the idea of surviving month by month by going from town to town, just cleaning them out. And like once the first round ends up and I'm like on, day, 200 or whatever, I can start being like, okay, now I have to go to Fallas Lake and clean out all the houses. Now I have to go to Riverside and clean out all the houses. So I cleaned out the storerooms already. I cleaned out the grocery stores already. I cleaned out the gas stations already. Not all of them. Like there's still plenty of room, but there's still plenty of room. All right, so this road should curve north or just turn north. I might have to check the map. I can't recall. Yeah, I think I turned here. Oh yeah, this is where I forget that I already had Riverside opened up on the map. So I'm like, oh god, am I going there or not? Is this right? Is this right? And then I scroll and I'm like, oh, yeah, yeah, I already have that opened up. I just haven't been there yet. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. So yeah, I'm thinking guns and knives for the next challenge run, and then I haven't really started thinking about what like main run I want to do after this. Although I really like the idea of the guns and knives. Like I don't know. I suppose I'll have to go military because there's no former assassin character in the character class. Although I guess it'd be custom class. I don't know. I don't like doing that really, but I could custom class, I guess. No, because I want the desensitized. If I'm gonna do a John Wick style, I'm gonna have to do desensitized. I think that's probably the safest way. So yeah, we'll go veteran. We'll try that out. We'll try guns and blades for my next challenge run. You can expect that like 2 or 3 days after this one posts. This episode should post on Tuesday night. Tuesday night. I have started a new job, so the daily uploads are still going to probably be a thing, but I'm going to try and alternate them between 2 and or 3 games, the way I have been with Blueprints and Claire Obscura. I finished Blueprints, but I'm going to do some like advanced tips and tricks and stuff because I'm still playing it. Getting to room 46 is only half the fun. There is a ton of stuff after that. So, yeah, I will maybe post a link to that. Yeah, we'll post a link to that right here about now. That was actually super cool. Yeah, like super cool. It's definitely definitely something you should. Oh, you know what? I wasn't recording when I actually finished it. I wasn't recording my actual finale of the run. All I didn't think about it because I just didn't have my screen recording on at the time, and I turned it on right when for the end cinematic, and I shared the cinematic. So if you want to see the spoiler for the finale, it's the cinematic. I'll do that, but I'll also do a link. There's a link to we'll do a link to my early game spoiler-free strategies and tips, because they will get you a little bit of a head start on this really, really charming, complicated low puzzle game. So definitely worth trying. It is definitely worth trying. If you were into like The Witness or Gorogoa or God, any of the point and click adventure games, it's so good. It's so good. Little bit of RNG bullshit. I was on day 47, I think, when I found room 46, which is kind of amusing. I've read most of the journalists, most like influencers and what have you, average like day 30 or so. So I was a little bit behind the curve on making it, but there's a lot of RNG, and certain math puzzles just don't come naturally to me either. So I had to some of the like more esoteric, and I'm not talking about the puzzles where you can just get gems and keys and shit as prizes. I'm talking about the like more esoteric layered puzzles, the onions of puzzles, like how to unlock the tomb, and how to drain the pool, and how to work the pump room, and the boiler room, and this and that. So there was a lot to it. A lot of fun though. A lot of fun. So there will be some advanced strategy blueprints videos coming out, and then I'm gonna go bosses, and I'm gonna go unique stuff, and I'm gonna do character studies on Clair Obscur. I'm not gonna keep doing episode by episode full playthroughs of Clair Obscur, but I am gonna keep doing every other day Clair Obscur episodes, because I am playing the heck out of that. I'm playing that for about 2 or 3 hours a day, and I'm recording most of it, but I don't think I'm gonna keep doing the full episodes. I think I'm gonna do a little bit more curated work with the Clair Obscur. Oh look, Widget's saying hi. Anyway, a little Widget visit. So yeah, okay, there we are. See, we are super close. So yeah, we're gonna head into the school first, and then we're gonna head to Gigambart after the school. It's been a while since I've looked at the interactive map, so I can't recall, while I'm playing anyway, exactly where the library is in the school, so I'm gonna have to kind of hunt and peck around. It's a little bit of some bullshit, if I'm not gonna lie. That's alright. That's alright. Gotta do some digging. I know. Say hi to my friends. Yeah. Yeah. Say hello. Say hello. Say, Dad, I don't care about soundboard. Good girl. Alright. Busted out the glass. We're going in loud. We're going in loud. The crowd size has been pretty small so far, so I'm not going to be real concerned about it, if I'm being blunt. And I don't like how dark this is, but I'm pretty sure I've got the flashlight still. Oh yeah, and that's the industrial one, so we got good light on it. Now what I need to do is get some doors open so we can get some light in here. Alright, this is not the worst setup. I do not like it though. Alright, let's get these doors at the end of the hallway open. Are there any windows? Nope. So what we're gonna do is let's peek around the corner here real quick, make sure this bathroom's not stuffed with 14 fucking co-eds ready to come out and attack me. Not in like the classic male fantasy way. Alright, let's get some more doors opened up. Let's actually do this the smart way. Let's go around. Nope. Okay, let's jump back through and open it from the other side. Let's get as much light in this building as we can real quick. That feels like a smart move. That feels like a smart move. So yeah, I take back what I said about not being sure about the next challenge. Oh shit. Okay, you got it. I am definitely going to do the guns and knives. I'm going to do the guns and knives, the assassin challenge for my next challenge run. That's going to be fun. I look forward to that. Let me know in the comments what kind of big run you want to see next after this one, or maybe even like alongside this one, because this one's actually a lot of fun, but I'd also like to see something on the side. I'd also like to start planning my next ooh, geez, it's dark. I'd also like to start planning my next steps. And who am I kidding? I die here shortly. This run, sadly, comes to an end because I am a careless asshole. So what we're going to do is keep peeking around. Up here is the administrative offices. Really disappointing. Really disappointing because I find the library and there's not much in it. Those are just the employee bathrooms, so I don't even open them. I'm not even concerned about that. I should have closed that door behind me. Oh shit. Okay, never mind. We're okay. That's not the one that gets me. That's not the one that gets me. I don't even go upstairs. The library's not up there. I remember that. Here it is. This is the library. Now see, that was possibly the dumb move, but it ends up not being the dumb move. There aren't any in here. It's very weird because I get real nervous around the corners here. And my flashlight's not doing the good job that it should because the reflections in-game, the light doesn't scatter the way it should when you're inside. So let's see. I don't remember if there were any real good books in here or not. I was too distraught over the run ending. Yeah, there's Agriculture 4. So yeah, let me know what kind of main run you'd like to see next. Let me know where you'd like me to spawn for the next one. For the John Wick run, I'm probably going to start in West Point and just go full. Oh, do I want to start in West Point? That'd be a little nutty if I'm going guns only. That's a little rough. That's going to draw some major crowds. Unless I just immediately head outside of town. Well, I'm not going to let you guys vote on that one because I'm just going to decide on that one because that's going to be my next video. But let me know where you want me to spawn for my next run, my next major run. And if you're curious or if you're interested, give me a you know, a little bit of a nudge of a direction. How what kind of playstyle should I be looking at? What are we looking to do? What sounds fun? So yeah, John Wick style coming soon. John Wick style coming soon. We're gonna go guns and knives only. We'll use fillet knives. We'll use large kitchen knives. We'll use machetes. We'll use cleavers. We'll use any sort of short blade. How's that? Short blades. You know what? Even long blades. If I can find a katana, I'm using a katana. Spears don't count. We won't use those. We won't use those. Katana, scythe's a no. Scythe's too close to a spear. We're gonna say no on that. But yeah. Guns and blades. Guns and blades coming soon. What a kick in the dick. Highly critical damage. Plopping out right here. Anyway, I appreciate y'all. Thanks for coming. My name is Tim. Like and sub if you haven't already. If you're into that sort of thing, I would appreciate it. Otherwise, keep on coming. Keep on watching. Take care.